Well, welcome to this morning's lesson on pictographs. Here we have a pictograph, and that's how you spell it. Now, the reason that we use the pictographs is to help us to organize and to visualize our data, to make it easier to compare and make it easier to solve our problems. So we see our pictograph here, and you can see that it is about our favourite school lunch. And we've got pizza, chicken nuggets, and what people have for breakfast. Now down the bottom there's a little key that says each picture equals 2 students. So it shows in a visual form for you how many students like to have a pizza for lunch, like to have chicken nuggets for lunch, and like to have their breakfast for lunch. Bit strange, but anyway, that's the way it goes. So that you look at it and you can quickly tell who has what. So what you have to do in this one is have a look at it and what is the favourite school lunch and how many students like to eat the school lunch. The other question that we have for you as well is how many students are there altogether that were surveyed to get this information? All the data that was collected, how many students were there? So that's a little job that you have to do for this part of the lesson. So what you have to be able to do is you have to be able to read the pictograph. So if we look at the top one there, along there with the pizzas, we'll just look at that one first. So you can see that there's 1 pizza, 2 pizzas, 3 pizzas, 4 pizzas, and then over here there's a half a one. Now, I'm going to use an arrow and we'll just point to it again. So there you go, there's 1 pizza, 2 pizzas, 3 pizzas, 4 pizzas, and this one here is only a half a one. So you've got to be able to work out how many students does that represent when there's only half a one. Each one of these represents 2 students, as you can see here. Each picture equals 2 students. So when you look at the pictures, they're not worth 1 student each, they're worth 2 students each. So see if you can work out how many students had pizza, how many students had chicken nuggets, and how many students actually had their breakfast at lunchtime. So you can work that out. Now, you can put that into your maths scrapbook and do the job in there, and that will help you to work out how many people had pizza, how many people had chicken nuggets, or how many people had their breakfast. Right. So that's your job for this one here. So you've seen the pictograph, you know what it looks like, and you know that there is data over here that we have put in. We've made it in visual form rather than writing out 1 pizza, 2 pizza, 3 pizza, 4 pizza, 5 pizza, or how many chicken nuggets there were or how many breakfasts there were. So you have to work out now how many students had pizza, how many students had chicken nuggets, and how many students had their breakfast. Then from that you can work out how many students there were all together that they were surveyed for. Okay, so it's a nice simple way into pictographs. Away you go. Over to you.